Good evening, everyone. Ads here from Unity Trading Group. Welcome to the Wednesday night update. We're looking at BTC, Ethereum, and a whole bunch of other coins tonight. So if you're liking what we do here at UTG, give us a like, hit the subscribe button if you can, and of course, tick the little bell if you like what we do here at Unity Trading Group. You can find all of our links down below in the description. Of course, you're all welcome to our Discord server and the likes down below. But BTC, where are we going? Where did we go? Where are we headed? So yesterday during our stream, we really spoke about this symmetrical triangle. So basically we were drawing this trend line from the bottom of the wick and of course up the chain towards where we are now. And we can validate that with our line chart. Of course, the line chart is on that wick, but it maintains the structure towards the upside. And of course, the same is true on the downside. So if we go across to the candles, you can see that come to fruition there, especially with the line chart to check our work. But BTC, we have broken down towards this 38.2 level Fibonacci retracement now. This level is basically from swing low to swing high, and I've nipped it up just a little bit so we can see these numbers here on the right hand side. But it is interesting because there was a lot of talk, of course, that we were looking to be bullish again for BTC, possibly retest that 40k area, that supply that we spoke a lot about during the update last night. That didn't come to fruition, however, and we have broken down and we are retesting this 38.2 at the moment. It's going to get interesting now because it's going to tell, this break is going to tell if we are actually going to come down, make lower lows and continue towards that 30k mark, that demand, that relevant demand that you see just on the chart underneath us, or are we going to invalidate this and break back into this pattern? I don't think that's going to be the case by the chart that I'm looking at now. We're getting quite stuck on the 38.2. However, anything's going to happen. Anything can happen, should I say. And we've got 3 hours and 20 minutes roughly left in this 4-hour candle. But if we do hold this 38.2, obviously the next target underneath us is the 50, and of course the 61, and our level of demand is not far away. So a $5,000 drop wouldn't be too out of the question, should I say. And it will come as welcome news for BTC as we have run quite relentlessly from about 10k all the way to about 40,000. So that's been a monumentous run that we've been on so far. And I think it does need a bit of a cool off, which we are getting now, admittedly, moving to the right and cooling off all the indicators and everything like that. But it does need a bigger market correction, in my opinion. And it could come to fruition now. We've just got to wait and see if we hold this 38.2 over the course of this evening, with the volume coming in over the course of tonight. So that'll be nice and good if we see that come to light over the course of tonight. Looking at ETH, however, ETH has maintained the upwards trajectory, and I'll just get rid of that on the charts. Sorry about that. But we have made an all-time high on Ethereum, and that came with, I believe, this candle here, which is the high was 1439. So just breaking the all-time high now. And if we draw in some relevant TA, I haven't looked at this besides now today, admittedly. If we draw in some relevant TA, we are sitting on the 23.6 Fibonacci retrace, and I'd be looking towards this level here, which would line up nicely, with the 38.2 and of course our level of demand at about 12,050 for the likes of Ethereum. So that would be a decent and a bullish retest of that 38 for a decision on a movement to the upside. So what I'm favoring the upside because we are holding nicely above the RSI, the 50 RSI. All of the indicators look like they can still move to the upside. Of course, our highest RSI has been around that 90 mark. We're only sitting around that 59 to 60 level, so plenty of room on the RSI. Of course, our steamroller indicator is teetering to the upside, but if we make that a little bit more responsive, we can go to the 1 hour, and there we go. So something you can do with the steamroller indicator is give us a little bit more up-to-date and current information. If you're looking at a 4-hour time frame, you can always drop it down a time frame to the 1 hour, I guess, and then that'll give you more up-to-date information on the steamroller indicator, so you can really coincide a lot of these tops with what we're seeing here, and of course the bottoms as well with what we're seeing here. So it is very accurate, especially on a 1 hour time frame, and it's really nice to see that sort of scale of things on a larger chart. So it gives you more information and more up-to-date sort of price action and market cycles to work with. So if we do come down to the 38.2, of course our steamroller indicator will be down the bottom here, completing that market cycle on the 1 hour, of course, and giving us a decent area to even pick up a bag if we were to do so, and expect to move into the upside. You know, of course, if we're continuing this trajectory, this trend. With the 38, of course, there's always a possibility that we'll see the 50 and the 61. So don't write off Ethereum if we do break down below that level of demand. However, I'll be looking towards that 38 currently to really give us an idea of what direction we're going to take, or if we're going to hold that level and continue to the upside. So that's where I'm looking towards currently, the 38.2, which is around that 1240, 1250 area. Moving on, LTC, what are we seeing? Well, we're sitting on the 50 currently, okay? That is the area that I would be mostly looking towards besides the 38.2. So what we're going to do, however, is, actually we'll leave it how it is for now, but that 38.2 is looking okay to me, and why I say that is we've got a lot of market structure around that area for LTC at 140.72. So if we're getting that breakdown below that 50 area, I'll be looking down towards that 38.2. That's all I'm really seeing right now on LTC. We could hold this 50 and of course move back towards the 61. However, that 38.2 speaking to me in the way of our market structure, and of course we've got a lot of liquidity sitting there, and of course it is the most relevant level of demand also on this time frame. Sorry, battling hay fever at the moment. It is bad. So you have to forgive me. With XRP, we did see a flurry to the upside over the course of today and yesterday, I believe. So we did get a push to the 50 and the 61 yesterday, but nothing much has changed besides that. We did get closes below the 50 as we were seeing previously. So nothing in the way of market structure to the upside as of yet. So I think we'll see these bottom areas again, these 23.6 at 27 cents again before we move to the upside, I think, on XRP. Last one I have a look at tonight is the DXY. So the DXY, we did get a perfect, pretty much, rejection off that level of supply up the top here at 91. It is a regulated market, the DXY, so this is not financial advice, just ideas and opinions of us at UTG, but we are looking like we are getting held up, should I say, at the 23.6. What I'll do is I'll draw in the fibs and we'll go from there. So the Fibonacci retracement level show that we're sitting at the 61.8 on the current swing low to swing high movement. I'll get rid of these two white lines, they're not relevant anymore, but it could be an area to look out for the DXY. So if we are going to continue this upwards trajectory, of course, higher high and now lower high, lower high or higher low, excuse me, should I say. You always get mixed up, we say it all the time, but if we do get caught up here at the 61.8, which is 90.314, I'd be looking more towards the upper region of the 50 and the 38.2 for this retracement to continue. I'd like to see some closes above that 50 over the next couple of hours to really confirm that we are going to come up and retest that 91 area for the DXY. And this is staying very relevant at the moment as we are seeing a change of president overseas in the US of A. And of course, the DXY, the currency index, will reflect that. So if we are to see some positive reflection come over this course of this evening And into tomorrow, we'll be sure to see some 50 and 38.2 action on the DXY. That's all I really wanted to cover tonight. Not much happening besides what I've spoken about. Of course, we are very active, or we are always available, should I say, in the Discord. You can find the link down below in the description. If you like what we see, give us a like, subscribe to the channel if you can, share this video around. If you think anyone else will benefit from it, I'm Ads from UTG, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.